Claire and Mariah's covert scheme used the renewed loyalty act to trick Ian and Jordan? According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, YNR, Jordan's, Colleen Zank, and Ian Ward's, Ray Wise, collaboration will finally be revealed. Jordan and Ian can no longer conceal their partnership, particularly after Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, dispatches his security guard to follow and watch Ian all day. The fact that Ian and Jordan work well together will eventually come to light. Although they are willing to discipline Claire and Mariah if they don't cooperate, Ian and Jordan share the same objective of regaining the love of Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, and Claire Newman, Haley Aaron. It's simple to envision a situation in which Mariah and Claire work together independently. As the action intensifies, YNR may allow their friendship to take on greater significance. Given that the lives of Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and possibly Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, are on the line, Claire and Mariah might decide to take matters into their own hands. Perhaps Mariah will act as though she has missed Ian and trust him once more because Ian wants to feel like he can be a father figure to her once more. Mariah might revert to that cult mentality by tricking Ian into believing she is swearing allegiance. Claire might also decide to trick Jordan since she feels some of the blame for the mayhem that has been let loose. Maybe Claire might convince Jordan that she is sorry for allowing herself to become enmeshed in this opulent Newman society. Claire might also convince Jordan that things would return to their previous state by performing a fresh loyalty act. Claire might play the role since Jordan always enjoyed controlling the situation and shaping her into her submissive little soldier against the Newman clan. To put it another way, once Claire and Mariah discover Jordan and Ian are collaborating, they may build a trap. As they plan to overthrow Ian and Jordan, it might also lead to Mariah and Claire banding together. A complex plan may involve tricking Jordan and Ian into feeling secure, but if Claire and Mariah aren't persuasive enough, it can backfire. According to our forecasts, Mariah and Claire will eventually become entangled in some sort of mayhem. According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, there are still some surprises in store, so tune in for more information on all the peril that lies ahead. The Young and the Restless, YNR, has long captivated audiences with its complex characters, intricate storylines, and jaw-dropping twists. One potential narrative that could shake Genoa City to its core involves Claire Newman and Mariah Copeland's secret plan to outmaneuver Ian Ward and Jordan in a battle of wits, loyalty, and deception. This dynamic storyline could redefine relationships and power structures within the YNR universe. Ian and Jordan's alliance, a dangerous partnership. The news of Ian Ward, Ray Wise, and Jordan's, Colleen Zank, partnership will inevitably come to light, especially with Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, deploying his top security personnel to monitor Ian's every move. Ian, a master manipulator, and Jordan, a cunning strategist, make a formidable duo. Their shared goal to win back Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, and Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, adds a deeply personal stake to their scheming. Ian's connection to Mariah dates back to his days as a cult leader, where he attempted to mold her into a loyal follower. Jordan, on the other hand, sees Claire as a pawn in her vendetta against the Newman family. The pair's willingness to punish Claire and Mariah if they resist underscores the perilous stakes of their alliance. Mariah and Claire, an unlikely team. Mariah and Claire are not natural allies. Mariah, a reformed troublemaker, has found stability through her relationships with her mother, Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and her wife, Tessa Porter, Kate Fairbanks. Claire, as a Newman, grapples with the weight of her family's legacy and the shadows cast by Victor's influence. Despite their differences, the threat posed by Ian and Jordan could unite them in a shared mission. The bond between Mariah and Claire could deepen as they devise a plan to outwit their adversaries. This potential alliance reflects the broader theme of resilience and the power of unlikely friendships that YNR often explores. The renewed loyalty act, a masterstroke of deception. Mariah and Claire's plan to dupe Ian and Jordan could hinge on a renewed loyalty act. Mariah, familiar with Ian's manipulative tactics, might pretend to embrace her former cult mentality. By convincing Ian that she misses his guidance and trusts him again, Mariah could lull him into a false sense of security. Similarly, Claire might exploit Jordan's desire to control her. Jordan, who once thrived on molding Claire into her obedient ally against the Newman family, could be fooled by Claire's feigned remorse. Claire's act of repentance might make Jordan believe that she's ready to revert to their old dynamic. This dual deception could set the stage for an elaborate trap. Mariah and Claire's performances would need to be flawless to avoid arousing suspicion. However, the complexity of this scheme raises the stakes. Any misstep could lead to disastrous consequences, both for their personal safety and their relationships with those they love. The risks of the plan. The plan to outmaneuver Ian and Jordan is fraught with danger. Ian's history of psychological manipulation and Jordan's strategic cunning make them formidable opponents. If Mariah and Claire's act isn't convincing enough, they could find themselves in an even more precarious position. Moreover, the emotional toll of such a ruse could strain their relationships. For Mariah, pretending to trust Ian again might reopen old wounds and test her resolve. Claire, grappling with her role in the chaos, might struggle with guilt and self-doubt. Both women would need to navigate these emotional challenges while staying focused on their mission. Sharon and Phyllis, collateral damage? Sharon Newman's Sharon case, life could be at stake in this storyline, adding urgency to Mariah and Claire's plan. Sharon's history with Ian and her connection to Mariah make her a prime target for Ian's schemes. Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, might also find herself in danger, given her contentious relationships and knack for uncovering secrets. The potential threat to Sharon and Phyllis underscores the high stakes of this storyline. Mariah and Claire's success in outwitting Ian and Jordan could determine whether these women survive the ordeal. A high-stakes showdown. As Mariah and Claire's plan unfolds, viewers could be treated to a high-stakes showdown filled with twists and turns. Ian and Jordan might initially believe they've regained control over their respective targets, only to realize too late that they've been outmaneuvered. The confrontation could culminate in a dramatic revelation, with Mariah and Claire exposing Ian and Jordan's alliance and their own elaborate scheme. This climactic moment would showcase the strength and resilience of these characters, highlighting their growth and determination. Fallout and consequences. The aftermath of this storyline could have far-reaching consequences for all involved. Ian and Jordan's defeat might lead to their exit from Genoa City, but not before leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Mariah and Claire's victory could strengthen their bond and redefine their roles within the YNR universe. For Victor Newman, the exposure of Ian and Jordan's alliance could reinforce his reputation as a master strategist. However, it might also deepen his appreciation for Claire's resilience and resourcefulness. Conclusion. The potential storyline of Claire and Mariah's secret plan to dupe Ian and Jordan promises to deliver the drama, intrigue, and emotional depth that The Young and the Restless is known for. This narrative could showcase the power of unlikely alliances and the lengths to which people will go to protect those they love. As viewers eagerly await the next twists and turns in Genoa City, one thing is certain: the battle between Claire, Mariah, Ian, and Jordan will keep fans on the edge of their seats. The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that the danger is far from over, and the stakes have never been higher. The long-running soap opera The Young and the Restless has never failed to enthrall audiences with its dramatic twists, intense confrontations, and compelling character arcs. One of the most intriguing developments recently is the evolving storyline involving Claire, Mariah, Ian, and Jordan. Their interwoven relationships, combined with the high-stakes tension of loyalty and betrayal, promise an explosive climax. Central to this narrative is Claire and Mariah's secret plan to dupe Ian and Jordan by staging a renewed act of loyalty. Let's delve deep into the unfolding drama and explore what's at stake. Setting the stage: relationships in turmoil. Claire and Mariah have always been the type of characters who wear their hearts on their sleeves. Claire's fiery determination and Mariah's cunning intellect make them a formidable duo. Ian, a seasoned manipulator, and Jordan, whose allegiances often blur the lines of morality, have been causing chaos in Genoa City. Their deceit and schemes have left a trail of heartbreak, and Claire and Mariah seem poised to turn the tables. Claire and Mariah have been united by a shared sense of justice. Both women have suffered at the hands of Ian and Jordan, but rather than wallow in despair, they've decided to fight back. Their plan is simple yet audacious: pretend to mend fences and rebuild trust with Ian and Jordan, all while secretly working to dismantle their schemes. Claire and Mariah's bond. The bond between Claire and Mariah is central to this storyline. They've both experienced betrayal and understand the cost of misplaced trust. Claire, who's endured Ian's manipulative tactics, has become disillusioned but refuses to be a victim. Mariah, on the other hand, is no stranger to duplicity, having dealt with Jordan's endless web of lies. Together, they've found solace in their shared mission to take control of their narratives. Their alliance isn't without its challenges. Claire's impulsive nature often clashes with Mariah's calculated approach. However, these differences have only strengthened their partnership, as they've learned to balance each other's strengths and weaknesses. This dynamic adds depth to their characters and makes their plan even more captivating. Ian and Jordan, masters of deception. Ian has always been a master manipulator, using charm and deceit to bend others to his will. He's cultivated an image of trustworthiness, which makes his betrayals all the more devastating. His relationship with Claire is a prime example of this. Claire initially saw Ian as a confidant, only to discover his true nature when it was too late. Ian's motivations remain shrouded in mystery, but his actions suggest a deeper agenda that's yet to be revealed. Jordan, meanwhile, is a wild card. Unlike Ian, whose moves are calculated, Jordan operates on instinct and opportunism. This unpredictability makes him a dangerous adversary. His ability to manipulate Mariah has been a key element in his schemes, but it's clear that he underestimates her resilience and resourcefulness. Together, Ian and Jordan represent a formidable challenge for Claire and Mariah. Their partnership is built on mutual self-interest, but cracks are beginning to show. These vulnerabilities could prove to be their undoing if Claire and Mariah play their cards right. The plan, an act of renewed loyalty. Claire and Mariah's plan hinges on convincing Ian and Jordan that they've turned over a new leaf. This involves staging a series of calculated moves designed to rebuild trust. For Claire, this means revisiting her past with Ian and addressing unresolved tensions. For Mariah, it's about confronting Jordan and presenting herself as an ally rather than an adversary. The key to their success lies in their ability to sell the act. Claire must tap into her emotions and channel the hurt and betrayal she feels into a convincing performance. Mariah, meanwhile, needs to leverage her knowledge of Jordan's weaknesses to gain his trust. Together, they're walking a tightrope, balancing their need for secrecy with the risk of exposure. High-stakes drama. The stakes couldn't be higher for Claire and Mariah. If their plan succeeds, they'll not only expose Ian and Jordan but also reclaim their power. However, failure would have devastating consequences. Ian and Jordan are unlikely to show mercy if they discover the deception, and Claire and Mariah could lose everything. Adding to the tension is the question of whether Claire and Mariah can fully trust each other. While their alliance is strong, the pressure of their plan could test their bond in unexpected ways. Secrets and hidden agendas could surface, threatening to derail their efforts.